Though it may have happened 6 months ago, there is still a massive amount of mystery around the Miami Mall alien case that happened back in January of this year, where the world was captivated as supposed 10-foot alien beings were captured on camera with a swarm police presence at the Miami Bayside Mall. And to this day, we still truly don't know what went on, and you're probably sat there rolling your eyes thinking, oh my god, let this topic go. But I don't feel like I can, because I want to know what actually happened on January 1st, 2024. Was it kids, like the police said, or was it something a bit more mysterious, like the rest of the world seems to think so? So, we're going to do a retrospective look at the Miami Mall case from, I guess, it's almost 6 months now. It's absolutely bonkers how quick time's flown, but let's just take a little look. We're going to take a look at the video that I made of the supposed actual footage from inside Miami Mall. Obviously, that is a very beautiful photo of myself, but we're going to get into it and just see. This whole Miami alien thing just is not going away, and it's absolutely getting exploded with more and more people by the day, it would seem, coming out to speak about their experiences from supposedly being at the Miami Mall on New Year's Day of 2024 when a 10-foot supposed shadowy alien was captured on camera. Now this is the case, right? This is why I'm so captivated, because everybody spoke about it for a good 3 to 4 weeks. Throughout the whole month of January, it was Alien Month. This kicked off. Then you had the Brazil alien incident. Then you had the jellyfish UFO released by Jeremy Corbell. It all happened within the same month. Everyone was talking aliens. If you haven't seen it or you've been living under a rock, here's the footage.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami. Esto es en Bayside ahora.
Now that police presence is still staggering to this day. Like, we've never seen anything like it since this incident. Bear in mind, all of these coppers are going to have to fill in forms and, you know, like, basically files on why they were called out, what happened when they were there. And we've not seen a single body cam footage. We've not seen a single statement from the police, other than it was just kids setting off fireworks, which is really hard to believe when you've got this much of an insane presence. How this just got forgotten, I don't know.
9:35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero, frente a Bayside.
Look at that. It just goes on for miles.
No sabemos qué está pasando.
Obviously, in the background over here, you can see people freaking out and trying to get away as well. Not heard from them.
Bueno, para que sean testigos de cuando se produce una llamada a todas las unidades. Y las que vienen en camino.
Unbelievable. And now, looking at that now, almost 6 months later, it's still just as shocking to see the response from the police as it was back then, because it was so... It almost seemed over the top. It almost seemed like just way too much, which sounds dramatic when, you know, the possible context of them believing it was gunfire, which, from fireworks, it would maybe seem like a reasonable response. But at the same time, we haven't actually had proof that that was the case. Like, surely if they would just bring that forward and be like, yeah, this is the reports from the police. This is what actually happened. And since this clip has become public information, it has gone absolutely viral, with countless people coming forward since this, stating that they were there at the mall during this time and they saw exactly what happened. One of these people is someone that goes by the name on TikTok of Notic_1, who said this 14 hours ago. Now, we are going to take a little look at the other people involved with, you know, the people the testimonies that they made, to see if they have updated their social media platforms with anything like testimonies and all the rest of it. But we'll see.
My name is Notic, and I was also at the mall when I saw the 10 feet alien. I'm gonna give you my testimony right now. So what I saw, I was just standing in the side of the mall, and then I saw everybody running towards the center of the mall. As everybody's running towards the center of the mall, I went to try to take out my phone. But as soon as I got to my phone, I looked up and I see this 10 feet creature just like moving side to side. The images was like cutting in and out. It wasn't clear. He was fading in and out of, like, reality, I guess. And then 3 other ones appeared, and they was fading in and out of reality, too. It's like they wanted to be here, but it's like we had the power to see them, but we couldn't see them all the way. Like, we needed to have, I don't know, or they needed to come all the way out. I don't know. But it was a little shaky. The cops came. It was like 1 million cops out there. It was nasty. And then they asked everybody for their phones right before we departed. So they made a perimeter around these aliens, and they was checking everybody's phones. But I got somebody with a picture and a video, and he's from Miami. He's a resident of Miami, and from Orlando, and he was at the mall too. So me and him became cool. When he was running away, I was like, "Yo, you got that?" He was like, "Yeah, I got that." So me and him are in contact, and he's just scared to release the video, I guess, but I'm gonna have the video because we cool.
So at the time of recording, we're gonna check out Notic's TikTok page now, and as you can see in your screens, this obviously was the 10-foot Miami Mall alien video that we just watched. 114,000 views, and after that, literally nothing to do with aliens at all. Didn't post a video, didn't post anything, and after that, just no more alien talk at all. He just completely dropped off. So makes you wonder if he was truly there or not. But anyway, let's continue with the video. That does go hand in hand with what everyone else was saying. Everyone else's statements was that they were shadowy figures that were kind of fading in and out of reality. Now, he, of course, is not the only witness to step forward, as another witness who goes by the name of Cinny Sturshot. I've absolutely butchered that. But here's what he had to say about his interactions with whatever it was.
My basement and filmed this. This shit is so crazy. I'm posting this and I want y'all to repost, save this video, post it on other platforms before it gets taken down, because I want to clear up some of this misinformation about the Bayside Mall incident that happened. So me and my girl was in town, and we were shopping at the mall, and we noticed a lot of kids there. It wasn't a real big deal at first until they got to arguing and shoving, and then like weapons got brought in, and they started fighting, running all over the mall, chaos just all over the place. So we thought we heard gunshots, but it turns out that was actually fireworks. But either way, that caused everybody to start rushing for the doors. People was leaving stuff behind. I mean, just dragging their kids. it was just complete fucking chaos, man. Anyway, so as we running, we look back and we noticed some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes, not human. I promise you, these is not human. I mean, it made the hair stand up on my skin. And shit, we just booked it for the doors after that, man. I can't explain what that was. I can't say that was aliens, but I can say that was not human. It was not human. And they, online, I don't know if they're trying to cover this stuff up, but they saying that it was police officers and somebody, not shadowy figures. It's 2024, man. It's something going on. There's something going on, and they trying to cover it up. A lot of people saw what I saw, and like I say, it was so much chaos ensued that it was just hard to let that sink in, that we was realizing what we looking at. I mean, it's something you can never even create in your head in a dream. I'm putting this out there though, man, because I want people to know that this stuff is real. Get this out and spread this. And if you were a person that was there and you saw what I saw, please put this video out, because they trying to cover this stuff up, man. They don't want us to tell the truth. And I got a good feeling this video will be taken down. So don't listen to the media. This shit is real. And whatever it is, they do not want people to know about it. I can't even, man.
Now, I tried looking for this guy's TikTok page with absolutely no luck whatsoever. I couldn't find the original video at all, and I couldn't find his page. So whether that's because it's been taken down, whether that's because it's just he's taken it down for his own privacy reasons, I don't know. But again, no answers there. There is no further progression to the story, which is infuriating. But we've still got a few more statements from a few more witnesses. Let's continue. Absolutely wild. So there, in his testimony, he was absolutely adamant that everything was real and to not believe the media and what they're saying about it being not aliens and actually be kids playing with fireworks. Now, he is not the only one to testify, as there was a third witness who has also come out to speak about it. This does come from the same TikTok page. I think this TikTok page is kind of collating the evidence or collating the witness statements and kind of reposting them to their own TikTok page. So let's take a look at this one too.
What's up, y'all?
Now, little too much, Sosa. I did interview him on the channel during the height of this phenomena. We can talk about that in just a moment, though.
I'm here to set the record straight, man. Like, I literally have been getting interrogated by the Miami Police Department for days, my dude. Look at me. It is really aliens. It's really aliens. And I cannot believe that the Miami Police Department is really going to try to make it seem like they had all those police cars and stuff out there over some kids fighting, y'all. We talking about 3 and 4 blocks. We get in it, they asked us, first they asked us what we saw. It was me, 2 of my cousins, and 1 of my homegirls. All 3 of us being basically locked the fuck up. I ain't trying to get in trouble or nothing like that, but I'm just telling y'all, man. This shit is so real, man. Like, everybody saw it. There will be more reports coming out. There will be more reports coming out on this, man. But I just want to go on record and speak my truth. You know, they asked us not to speak about it. Any blog site, any news site, anybody who wants to talk to me, please get in my DM, man. Because that's the only way I would tell my whole truth. But I just want to let y'all know, man, aliens are real. It was 3 of them. And we couldn't believe it. Y'all like this video, get this video trending, and I'll post my own cell phone footage. They tried to actually take my cell phone footage. You know what I'm saying? I showed them that thinking that I'm helping the world. They trying to delete it. But once you delete something on your phone, they have recently deleted, and you have to put your password in. I wasn't willing to give them that. So, man, y'all get this video to where it need to be, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Now, this guy, Sosa Pippin, I did, not Sosa Pippin, sorry, King Sosa, I did interview him on the channel to kind of get his side of things, because obviously, at the time, he claimed to have cell phone footage, which of course would have absolutely broken the internet, but he said that he wouldn't release it until he got a certain amount of likes, shares, and followers. So, you know, and he doubled down on that when I spoke to him over on my channel. But looking at his TikTok page now, of course, like at his peak, he was getting millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views on this topic. There was his initial statement here. I know it's grayed out, it's not loaded up. But then we look up, and then you've still got Miami Mall. But the guy doesn't post any actual footage from his phone, which is really weird. And then all of a sudden, nothing. We look here. Nothing whatsoever. No Miami Mall footage. These are all pinned posts, so they're not even recent. But here, we get nothing. And this guy claimed to have the footage. And, you know, it was going to be a whole thing if we got to over 20,000 followers, which he did. 28,000 he's on now. He was going to release this cell phone footage. And it's nowhere to be seen. Which makes you wonder, was it just for the likes and clicks? Was it for clout and followers? Was it because he genuinely had it, or was he truly not there at all? And it becomes, it's a weird one, because everyone that claimed to be there just completely fell off. Once again, another person coming out to say that the police tried to take their phone as they were leaving the Miami Mall. But what's very interesting is that both people have said that they have got footage, but they will only share it if their videos get likes and shares. That to me is a big red flag. I don't know about you guys, but for me, if I had the footage and I had literal footage of me with an alien, I would absolutely be posting it regardless of what my following was. I would just post it and just let the internet take care of it. But that's just me. Now, coming back to the original man, the original whistle-blowing witness. Who remembers this clip right here? Now, this guy is interesting, Sosa Pippin, because, of course, like I said in the video, he was the original person to come forward and then later said that he was trolling, but then later said that he wasn't actually trolling on an interview with me. He actually did see it. He was actually there, and there was some interesting reasons as to why he took it down.
Nobody's going to talk about it. I figured, you know, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little timeshare. We was down there on a like a mini vacay, you know, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, yo, we about to get up out of here, because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, you know, some type of gunfight had broke out, whatever the case is, because, you know, we're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick. So, you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like, we just see all these people running, like, you know, fat chicks, you know, old ladies, like, I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So, you know, my girl, she like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that. We out. Like, I'm not going to ask no questions. We just going to follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real, like, gunshots start going off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back. It looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people, whatever. But you know, me and my girl, we ended up just, you know, sliding past all that and everything like that. But you know, a lot of people saying, why didn't nobody film and all that? When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal, nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. It was all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So, you know, that's what it was, yo.
Now, like I said before, this guy had an interesting story after this, because obviously he came out and stated that he absolutely had no, he was never there, the video was fake, it was trolling. That's what he said on his TikTok page, like the day after, when this completely blew up. And everyone thought that he had taken it down, maybe because he was told to take it down by the police, or maybe he truly just wasn't there, maybe he just was trolling. But when he spoke to me on an interview, he stated that actually he took it down because he wasn't prepared for the attention that he got. Which is fair enough. The privacy, you know, you've got to respect people's privacy in this kind of a situation. But his TikTok page then changed, and he started talking about it a little bit more. Now, this came after, but then there was another video that was very interesting, which is this one here. Now, in this 5-minute video that we're not going to play the whole of, Sosa Pippin claimed that apparently after the Miami Mall incident, he started suffering from demonic attacks and sleep paralysis, which is apparently quite common within alien encounters, to have kind of paranormal encounters afterwards, like after effects almost. Let's take a little look at this.
Yeah, my phone be glitching out sometimes. But like, here's the thing, right? Ever since now this is, y'all can take this how y'all want to take it. You feel me? But ever since after that Miami shit, right? Ever since after that, I ain't been able to get no sleep, like not no good sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? A sound, like a good sound, solid, like full 7 to 8 hours. Even though I never really needed 7 or 8, I really need like a smooth 5, and I'm valid, right? But ever since that shit happened, strangely enough, yo, like for real, like y'all could take, I don't give a fuck, y'all could believe it or not. It's like every time I go to sleep, it feel like my aunt is like my mom's side of the family is like real religious. They call them hags. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with hags, but it's like this thing that holds you down when you sleep, and you can't scream, you can't talk, you can't move, nothing like that. And they say to plead the blood of Jesus, and it removes it off of you, right? Now I've been having this shit like every night consistently, no cap. Like, and for me, I'm not a Christian, nothing like that. But you know, I tried saying, you know, the name of Jesus to make these whatever they are get up off me. That doesn't work. So what I be having to literally do is literally fight these joints off me. Like literally, I'm getting up literally like really all my strength to fight these things off me, to the point like as soon as I fight it off me, I be trying to grab. Like y'all might think I'm crazy, but I be trying to grab that shit, cause it's like, yo, y'all really cowards. Whatever that is, whatever energy that is, or spirit, demon, whatever that shit. Like you's a bitch because you keep.
Now I'm gonna stop it there. That came out on the 15th of January of this year, and it's an interesting take. Obviously, you know, a man that claimed to be there, and then obviously said that he wasn't there, and then kind of doubled back and said that he was there, to then have these strange encounters is odd, to say the least. But, you know, does it necessarily mean that he was there and experienced it, and has there been anything since? No. His page has, again, just gone quiet on the alien front, Miami Mall alien situation. There's nothing. Like, no one is talking about this anymore, and it's strange to me that something that was so huge, like literally it exploded across the internet, just suddenly fell off. And you might say people aren't talking about it because it's not trending anymore. You'd have a fair point. Obviously, YouTubers are looking for the next trend to hop on so that they can maximize views. But if you just search up Miami Mall into Google, for example, and then you hit the filters and go for maybe, let's say, you know, this week, for example, there's not many people talking about it, right? There's a reaction to it. They film it all in Miami, but what happened? But then you kind of... But other than that, there's nothing. There is nothing. And it's the exact same on TikTok. If you go over to TikTok, for example, and type in Miami Mall, and again, we go for videos, which will bring up the most recent first, there's nothing. They're all from back in January. Nobody is talking about this anymore. And it makes you wonder, what actually went on? These people that claim to be there have gone quiet. I mean, if I was there and I witnessed this, I would still be talking about it. The police have still said nothing. There's no new evidence to support anything, even though people claim to have cell phone footage. And, you know, there was one guy who obviously made a little docuseries about it, which obviously, you know, it came to nothing. He's apparently gone missing now, and it's a whole drama. But what actually happened in Miami Mall on January 1st, 2024? That's all I want to know. Like, there were Freedom of Information Acts that were blocked, apparently, for people to get information out of the police. I don't know how you could possibly block a FOIA, but they did. So what has happened? Guys, do you know anything new? Please let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to the channel. And until next time, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed. Cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.